Sorry, the Cure Cancer event? The Cure Cancer Foundation event, the Toast of the Town. It's a unique opportunity, I would say. I've been helping out with Barry's case for more than a decade now, and this was an idea that I remember him chatting with me about 5-6 years into his care. He was in complete response at that point in time, and unfortunately one of his friends had unfortunately relapsed and passed away from the same disease that he had, multiple myeloma. So he was just trying to think of a way to get involved, and he was talking about an event we could have to raise money for cancer, to raise money for multiple myeloma, the disease that he has, to help raise the game, so to speak, raise the bar for the delivery of care within Edmonton and the Cross Cancer Institute, which also happens to raise the bar for all of Alberta as well, since we help with the delivery of cancer care for Northern Alberta, Northwest Territories. Such a large impact that these dollars can have. So the Toast of the Town is an event that they're holding, I think every 2 years at this point in time. COVID has had a little bit of an impact with that timing as well, but they choose a preeminent person within society in the Edmonton area, and they toast them, or roast them as they had mentioned as well. I know Barry Stafford's first one was more of a roast than anything else, but he's an easy guy to make fun of a little bit, but that's really what it's there for. What the money has gone for has really been, and planned for, is really to advance cell therapy within the province. There's several pillars of cancer care. There's surgery, there's chemotherapy, and there's radiation. Well, in the last decade and a half, they've shown that cells can also do the same thing to fight cancer. So with this particular technology, if we're able to take cells out of your body, take them out, make them angry, put them in a machine that introduces particular viruses in them that teaches them to destroy cancer and inject them back in you, they turn into super soldier cells. These are CAR T cells. And this is what's changing the environment of cancer therapy itself. I just came back from the American Society of Hematology conference, where a third of the research there was in cellular therapy. And some of it was even going beyond the CAR T cell and going into the natural killer cell, which is what we're trying to do here in Edmonton. Try to develop a CAR NK cell, so a natural killer cell that's got a virus introducing it that introduces the hatred of cancer within it. The cool thing about this is that you can introduce a hatred against viruses as well, or hatred against things like rheumatoid arthritis. Working with some of the researchers here within the University of Alberta to make this a possibility as well. So this platform, these labs with which we can develop these CAR Ts, CAR NKs, these cell therapies, will have the implication not only in cancer care, which Barry and I are most passionate about, but also viruses, which kill a lot of people with cell therapies, with stem cell transplants, I should say, or people with rheumatoid arthritis, young people with things like ulcerative colitis as well. The cancers are not just blood cancers, but also brain cancers. There is a beautiful abstract talking about how MD Anderson is going to treat glioblastoma and brain cancers, talking about kidney cancers, whatever the type of cancer you may have, as long as it's got something on the surface that it can recognize, the body can recognize, the T cell that we inject in can recognize, we can go after it. So this is really what Toast of the Town will bring us towards, this future state. And unfortunately, the future is now for a lot of parts of the United States. We want to bring that technology to Alberta and to Canadians as well.